Hey gang, Mocha Boy here. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning back in. So I got a message over Reddit Mail earlier this morning that one of our former members, who went to go join a smaller clan of local family and friends, local friends rather, saw the video, decided to give it a shot, and was able to 3-star his target on the first attack. So I jumped out of clan, jumped in his clan just to grab a quick recording, and so this is what we're looking at. It was a Town Hall 9 versus a Town Hall 9 base. Almost. I mean, not quite maxed out in terms of aerial defenses. Only about level 10 archer towers and these level 6 air defenses. But the thing that I want you to pay attention to in this replay is that number one, it didn't even bother with the lure. And even if he did bother with the lure, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because there were so many pups that under rage they would have been able to take out whatever was in there. So although this was a lower level attack, you'll see based on how many troops were left over by the end of this raid, exactly how it all went down. But generally speaking, let me see if I can break this down for you. The way the attack went down, there were going to be two. Oops, that's not the right one. So for this one, there are going to be 2 hounds, and then 1 hound was to draw fire from this archer tower, as well as the other one, and then there were going to be 3 hounds attacking that air defense. And again, to grab that archer tower, to draw fire from that archer tower as well as this archer tower. Now, one of the interesting things that came up here was that there were a bunch of little air bombs, I think kind of sprinkled around here, and these hogs took, I keep calling them hogs, these hounds took all of them out, so there was nothing left to even take the loons out. And this was essentially the same composition that I used, which was 5 hounds, 18 loons, and then just some cleanup minions. But no lure. Just the only other thing that he changed was that he swapped out 1 rage for a lightning. But you'll see from the replay that didn't even matter. The only other thing that I wanted to point out that was special about this was he focused on again sending most of the raid in this direction and setting up his guardrails kind of like so, but then doing a late deploy of his heroes down here to draw fire from that archer tower, don't see where the AQ is, right over there. And it just went beautifully. And this is a Town Hall 9 against a lower Town Hall 9. I believe he's a max Town Hall 9 in terms of offenses and defenses. So let's watch that replay. All right. I'm sorry. So here comes the attack. 1 hound. Sorry, so 1 hound, and I believe that's 1 balloon. 2 balloons on that archer tower, 1 hound here to grab fire from those guys. And let's see where he deploys his other balloons. Yep, and there go all the bombs to take those guys out. 1 rage to speed up those balloons, another rage to speed up those balloons. That lightning to take out those wizard towers, and then this that balloon, which didn't really do anything at that point. Wondering, interesting. Okay, so there's that last rage for those balloons, but again, look at how many he's got left over. When I finished that first raid, I had maybe 2 left over by the end of the raid. And you're going to see the heroes pop in just about a second to draw fire from these archer towers, and just a massive balloons left to take out what's left of the raid. Now, the only thing that I would have done a little bit differently is that, oh, okay, interesting. So he had 1 hound left over, so that's unfortunate, because you really need this guy to blow so that you can get, so that you can have him spawn the pups. But yeah, the only other thing that I would have done a little differently would have been to set up some additional, or send some additional balloons here from the northeast, just to ensure that nothing had to, kind of circle their way back up to the top. But again, what had me so concerned about this attack was, I mean, look at what he's got left over, and this was for no lure. He deployed everything really smartly in that, he staggered the deployments, tried to do some steering, but, I mean, you're talking like a huge number of balloons, at least 1 lava hound left, and then a bunch of pups, for not that much work. So, good times. Great job on that attack, Nej, and, hopefully we'll see you back in clan at some point when you get, if you want to come back and visit. So, thanks for joining, guys.